Must feel a little bit like fantasy football at the moment. Everything's going your way.
Yeah, it feels good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's playing well. We're happy we can make it to the finals. We know our opponent we're playing is PSG. They're a good team. So we just want to go out there. Right now, we celebrate a little bit, but afterwards we focus on the next game.
You've been monsters in this competition. I think you're the first club ever in the Champions League to do 10 straight victories. That's
it all comes down to the will that you want to win the game. Like I said, all the boys are fighting. For me, it's a dream come true actually. Playing Champions League, making it to the finals is everything you can ask for.
And not just playing in the Champions League. I mean, you destroyed your heroes' side in the last round, Lionel Messi. Did you get the shirt, by the way?
Yeah, I asked for it, but I think he was a little bit upset, so it's okay. Next time, hopefully.
Yeah, he'll get over it. But next, of course, you've got Neymar and Mbappe. That's another fantastic head-to-head. It's going to be a fabulous game. It's not going to be 0-0, is it?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Definitely, there's going to be goals in that game. This is what you dream of as a footballer, playing with the best against the best, in Europe, and we're able to do that, so I'm excited.
You play a very high defensive line. I mean, that you gamble on the fact that you can score more than the opponent.
Yeah, we try. We know we have solid guys in the back. We try to get the ball forward as much as possible, so and it seems to be working.
It's the excitement in that dressing room. I mean, we've got legends in there, experienced players like Thomas Müller, Robert Lewandowski. Is the excitement still as great as ever?
Yeah, the excitement is still as good as ever. These guys, they've basically won everything. So, but overall, yeah, everyone's still excited. Even though they won many titles, but they're still hungry to win this one.
And just one more step now.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
A machine. The thing is, if it's not Lewandowski, then it's Müller. If it's not Müller, then it's Gnabry, Coutinho, Perisic. They got so many weapons. Yeah. So. They're a machine. Look, they are vulnerable at the back, but I think with the amount of goals that they score going forward, they can almost afford to be.
Yeah, we'll score more than you, and they scored 3 more than Lyon this evening. It started with an absolutely stunning strike from Gnabry, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
brilliant
amazing.
Goal.
We spoke about it at half-time, but the movement to get on the ball, in behind the wing-back, and there, the way he takes it inside, Owen just covered it beautifully at half-time in the way that he exploited the space, and it's about this touch here that he gets on the ball. Owen mentioned at half-time, normally you'd go down the line as the winger, but he comes inside, but it's the run of Müller. Watch Müller's run, takes the centre-back away. If he doesn't make that run, the centre-back stays there, and that gap doesn't appear. He goes and challenges him and takes the ball off him. But Müller's run was absolutely beautiful in terms of, that's just awareness of your players in your team and creating space.
Yeah, that's why Thomas Müller is exceptional to play with, because he makes space for other people. He wanted a 1-2, saw the pace at which Gnabry was coming, thought, I know where this is going to go. Gnabry gets into that spot, and it's in the back of that. When he sees that space open up, really, doesn't he? He thinks this is going to be a goal, and he's a really, really good finisher.
Yeah, we can see that. Didn't need to be necessarily a great finisher to bang his second one in, but I think Lewandowski a bit miffed with himself for not getting it himself.
But Gary, what about this winning the ball back? Gnabry, there. They did it against Barcelona, they do it here. And again, he gets into that space. I love the weight of the pass. Lewandowski should score, but you're right. Doesn't need a great finish there, but
you've got to be there.
Yeah, but the thing is, just that way to pass. Just all the Bayern players, they're really unselfish. They look for each other, and they come in waves. They flood the box, and they are really relentless.
That's one thing I think PSG are going to have to be aware of is that giving the ball away in your own third of the pitch, middle third of the pitch. These guys, they don't mess about. They go for the jugular. They go to the heart of your team to score goals.
Yeah, it looked like it might not be Lewandowski's night, but in the end he got the inevitable goal, didn't he? Brilliant header.
I think he prefers the high ones, Gary, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, this...
he does tend to...
this is just great movement, just stood up. And that's why we said he's almost the perfect number 9, because watch his movement there. Drops into a spot. He knows where that's coming. And he's just too big, too strong.
He kids the defender there. He's a bit disinterested at the beginning, if you just saw it at the beginning of that clip there, and then just comes alive. The timing, that's just number 9 art that is. That's art.
Yeah, all about creating a little bit of space for yourself, and on the off chance the ball goes in that space, and then you've got a great chance to score. And he does that regularly, even though he missed 1 or 2 chances. His movement gets him those chances.
Yeah, and the thing I liked about him is that Marcelo thinks he's doing the right thing, then he's backing into him. Normally that puts you off, but because he jumps so high, he almost jumps above the defender. So on the deck, in the air, and he's unselfish, you know. So I think he's just got the total package.
Now, we can hear from Alphonso Davies. Can Des Kelly keep up with him? Let's find out.
Alphonso.
They do play a very high line, as we've mentioned about 300 times over the last week or so. But if you've got someone as quick as him, he does get back occasionally, doesn't he, even when you've beaten that high line?
No, it just feels like we are a broken record, but it's just staggering at how this looks, and it's so obvious. And if you're an opposing manager, there's no doubt in my mind that Tuchel will be sitting here and directing these players. You have to exploit this, guys. If they continue to play like this against us, that's the big question. Will they continue to be this open in the final against PSG, knowing what they have? Look, they win the ball here. Straight away, this is Mbappe or Neymar. They're gone. There's no chance getting back there. It's over at this point. But what was a big difference in today's game? Watch here, and I'll play it slower. It comes into your picture around here. It'll come out on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll see the goalkeeper, Neuer. Yeah. Watch his step here. He takes a little step out, and I think when Depay gets his head up, he doesn't even realise he's that close. And once he gets his head up, and I'll speed up a little bit here,
he gets his head up too late.
Too late. And I think Neuer does an amazing job there.
I mean,
putting the forward off. He dictated that situation.
If you're through there as a striker,
yeah.
And you see the keeper coming outside his box, it's like, whoa, jackpot.
But now
you've got to be aware of it.
Thomas Tuchel will be telling, if he has to, whether it's Mbappe or Neymar, Di Maria, he's coming off his line. When you get your head down, he's going to come even further. You're right. Just clip it over. But that saved 2 goals today.
Or knock it round him if he's outside the box, because then he's off.
Especially as you're quick as Mbappe, just run around.
Yeah. And that is so true. But these guys, again, like they're absolute road runners. But here, again, you don't have to be the quickest player on the pitch. Yes, Ivanka is quick. He is. But he's running against, as I said to you before, the quickest player around. Yeah. But watch this. The movement here is beautiful.
Yeah, great spin.
He brings him to the ball. He brings him this way with one step, and he's off. And he goes the other way. Look at it. One step, see you later, and then he's in. And then it's a foot race.
If he could finish, Rio, he'd be ahead of
yeah, if he could finish, he'd have got 2 goals today. But he has to score here. But what Tuchel will be telling these players, these chances are guaranteed. This isn't nothing new what we're seeing here. This is something we're seeing game in, game out. And the quality on the opposition side have not been good enough to finish those chances off.
It's good effort, though, to get to the semi-finals, to get this far. And they do produce lots of young talent. We might have seen the next one.
Yeah, this guy's the next one.
17 years and 2 days.